Well, there's a lot there to unpack just in that first question. I mean, first of all, with the things that we're seeing with cyber and mythos, and I've been pretty vocal for a long while that as we get closer to AGI, and I think we're on the cusp of that now, I said statements like we're in the foothills of the singularity, that we need a bit of a more systematic approach to, of course, there's amazing opportunities ahead. A lot of things you talked about in the introduction, solving all disease, finding new energy sources. These are the reasons that I've worked on AI my whole career, but there are also risks, and cyber's one, but there are going to be even more serious things. That's just a kind of warning shot for humanity, and I hope we take it seriously. But there'll be bio, nuclear, other kinds of risks coming down the line, maybe in the next couple of years. And we've got to get ready for that. And I think we need a more systematic way to deal with the issues, and maybe kind of a standards body that ideally would be international as well, that would help test the latest frontier systems to make sure they're robust and the guardrails are sufficient. So that's on the one hand of what you just mentioned. In terms of the technical approaches to AGI, we've always had a kind of the broadest, I would say, and deepest research bench. That's why over the last decade, I think a lot of maybe 90% or plus of the big breakthroughs in AI that underpin the modern AI industry came from Google Brain or DeepMind, as we were as separate research entities, and now together as Google DeepMind. From transformers that underpins all large language models to AlphaGo and all the reinforcement learning pioneering that we did back then. So I think our approach has always been to bet on multiple things and push them as hard as possible. So obviously we have our scaling work, our own multimodal foundation models, Gemini. We're pushing hard on coding, but also we have our multimodal generative media models like Omni and VO, and we think those are important to give these models understanding of the world around us, the context around us. And I think in the end, to have a full AGI system, you need to be able to also understand the physical world around you. And you definitely need that for things like robotics to become a reality, and things like Assistant on smart glasses, right, which I think are two very interesting applications.